ready to completely relax by traveling to a very special place without even leaving the comfort of your own bed. Together we will travel to another magical, relaxing land. So before we travel there together, I just need you, as always, to find a comfortable place and, of course, ask you if you are ready to commit to sleep and complete and utter relaxation. Now I'm sensing the answer may be yes, so that's good. Now I need you to just clear your mind of everything that's gone on today, and then we'll be ready to begin our journey. As always, please, for full relaxation, please listen with both headphones in for ear to ear relaxation. So when you're ready, please come on this journey with me, and we can fall into a deep, deep sleep. Our journey last time took us to Italy, and tonight I think we'll be travelling somewhere a little more exotic, somewhere a little bit off the beaten track, somewhere maybe a little more undiscovered. Tonight I'm not going to tell you exactly where we're going. I'm going to let you picture that in your mind. So how will we get there? And of course, as always, you can pick your preferred method of travel. So how will you travel tonight? By plane? Boat? Will you magically have the ability to walk on water? Time and money are no concern. You can travel however you like. This is your journey. I'm just guiding you through it. Pick a method which is the most comfortable and relaxed for you. Sometimes we find ourselves feeling stressed during travel, and tonight there is no need for that. You can pick exactly how we arrive. So once you've done that, let's set off. You arrive very speedily. And the moment you step off your method of preferred transport, you feel the warmth hit you. Well, of course, I brought you somewhere warm. And almost like a warm hug, it hits you. You can feel it just enveloping all of your body and senses. Your skin just relaxing as it warms. You gaze out and you're almost taken aback at the beauty that surrounds you. So wild, almost unkept, but intriguing. Lush green trees, beautiful flowers, just falling naturally as they should, as if left naturally like that for years. Pleasantly surprised, you smile and begin to gaze around a little bit more. Faces smiling back at you, genuinely happy to see you. This place welcomes new visitors with open arms, and you immediately feel at home. It's time to pick another method of transport, as we need to get you to your luxury stay. Well, there really isn't any other way to stay, at least not in this dream form of travel. So how will you arrive? You have two choices this time. You can arrive by water on a little luxury boat, or you can choose to take a very, very luxurious car through the winding roads, glancing out at all the wonderful sights. What will you pick? I have an inkling. Decided. Good choice. I thought you may pick that. Now, as we know, travel is very swift, and you arrive at where you'll be staying. Now, whilst our trip may be a little short, you will still have all the time to enjoy all the wonders that are here. Your luggage is taken. You're greeted with a glass of your favourite drink and a few local delicacies. You choose to try a few. Some are interesting, others are utterly scrumptious. You may have to be asking for seconds. You're taken to your room, which happens to be out on the water. Yes, you'll have the very, very exciting privilege of spending the night over the ocean. Those crystal clear waters. You step into your room. You're asked if you need anything else. I'll let you decide if you do, but you should have everything you need. Beautiful white bed linen. Extra pillows, of course, for added comfort. And extra blankets and bedding, should you need it. Beautiful bathroom with 2 rain showers. You're going to have a wonderful hot shower. In fact, before we take a further look around, maybe let's hop in. You get the temperature just right. And you can just soak off any of that tension from travelling. You've got access to all their luxurious body washes and soaps. It's all cruelty free, good for the planet, so you can enjoy using them. They smell a little bit coconutty, maybe with a hint of passion fruit, mango. Nice and tropical. After you step out the shower, it's time to enjoy looking around a little more. You step into the bedroom and admire your view out onto the sea. So pure and beautiful. You can just see little islands dotted around in the distance. You wonder if anything's on those ones. Maybe they're private islands. Maybe they're completely undiscovered. And as your mind begins to wander, you decide to just step outside the large glass doors onto a little deck, and you glance down and you can see a school of fish underneath. So effortlessly swimming through the crystal clear waters. You stop and admire for a moment. Time is no worries. And of course you can return here whenever you like. So just take a moment to just take it all in. You glance up and smile at the fact there is not a cloud in the sky. A little bit of your curiosity is just tingling away in the background though. You can't help but wonder about that slightly more natural, undiscovered part that you first saw when you arrived. More jungle-like and exciting. There'll be plenty of time to explore that. But for now, it's time to get dressed into something comfortable, and we're going to get some lunch. Sound good? Perfect. I'll leave you to get ready. Well, don't you look lovely? You are perfectly set for lunch. But this isn't just any lunch. You walk out onto the long boardwalk and are greeted in a very friendly way and taken to your special lunch. Now you can see the resort presume that you're heading there. No. You actually take a little detour along the almost white sands, so soft that you decide you just must take your shoes off. You can feel the sand just in between your toes, and as you sink into the sand, you glance out onto those crystal clear waters, and just take a moment to think how beautiful the planet really is, and how lucky you are to be someone like this. And all of a sudden you notice something just a little way out in the water. A little boat that seems a little bit different. It's sort of half boat, half table. Seems to have a little device to keep it going, but there are people sat round the table. You think to yourself, well, how am I going to get out there? And then, just as you think that, a smaller boat just drifts up onto the shore, asks to take your hand and guide you down gently onto the boat, and you are taken out to what you can now see is a delightful little restaurant on the water. What delights are being cooked up for you? Now, of course, I know that you enjoy good food, and as someone who enjoys good food themselves, I may have called ahead. Yes, I've got you a selection of all of your favourite foods. Chef did want to prepare something a little local as well, so you got a nice little mix or meze. You're joined by other guests who are so warm and friendly, and you spend the next couple of hours laughing, getting to know each other, and you even make a new friend. You return on the little boat and decide to just meander along the golden sands, just feeling the warmth between your toes. You walk a little towards the crystal waters, just so your toes are just slightly getting the warmth of the water, and it is just so warm and pleasant. You mix between getting your feet a little wet and moving on to the warmer sand. You do this for a little while, glancing off into the distance, just looking round you. You can see the mix of the jungly type plants and then the crystal waters and the golden sands. You're trying to decide what you'd like to do this afternoon. And again, the choice is completely yours. I do have a couple of options for you though. You could perhaps pick a jungle style trek. You'll be taken through the jungle. You'll need some good footwear, but luckily I made sure you pack some, and some protective clothing. But it'll be an exciting tour, and afterwards you'll have an absolute banquet of a dinner. Or you can choose to explore those crystal clear waters a little bit more. I've actually arranged a private scuba diving something new, isn't it? So it's completely up to you. Apparently, though, there are some amazing turtles in the water, so I'll let you decide. Although, I think I already know where your curiosity may lead you. Decided? I thought so. Well, you spent the afternoon doing this activity. You're so pleased you picked it. However, you are a little bit tempted as well by the other one that you missed out on. And of course, there's no missing out on this trip. So perhaps we can stay a little longer and you can do that in the morning. Yes? Good, that's settled. I think maybe after dinner a walk into town. Yes, it's good just to see what the locals get up to. And I heard it's market day, so there should be some stalls out for us to look at. Now dinner is in the main resort, and tonight you've got some incredible entertainment. Trust me, you're going to like this. So you joined the dinner and you just fall in love with the atmosphere. So vibrant, so welcoming, like a party at a friend's house. You immediately feel relaxed and like you fit right in. Now the dinner itself is of course filled with some of your most favourite things again. Chef had to pull a couple of favours in, but it's no problem for this trip. You see your friend that you met at lunch and spend the evening continuing to get to know each other, laughing and joking. You're so glad that you met them on this lunch. See, that's the wonderful thing about travelling. It's meeting new people and experiencing new things. You are a little bit hesitant at being asked to learn a local dance. Nevertheless, you and your new friend built up the courage to join in, and you spend the evening laughing and joking at getting to learn this dance and then putting on a little performance with the rest of the guests. You can't believe afterwards that you've done it, but you're so glad you did. You've realised that this trip you've been taking more risks, maybe moving out of your comfort zone a little bit. And whilst I've arranged for you to enjoy your favourite food, you have tried new things, broadened your horizons. You feel a new sense of self. You like it. But of course the night is still young. Now you have the choice with your new friend to just stroll along. Now you have the choice with your new friend to just stroll along the rest of the island, just enjoying the still warm sand between your toes. Or you can pop into town as I suggested earlier. But again, it's your choice. However, I think you'd enjoy the town life. Good. Well, it's always a good idea to walk off dinner as well. So, you catch a local taxi into the town. Wasn't too much choice on transport here, but nevertheless you enjoyed the journey very much. You had a very informative driver who let you know the best streets to go down. So you hop out and immediately you get the smell of all of the fresh produce. Yesterday's market was food and handmade goods. So it's time to meander through the market and perhaps try some more local delicacies. The first thing that you notice is the colour. So bright and vibrant and fresh. This is like produce you've never seen. Nothing you can buy at home. Completely unique. Little tasters are just set out. You're a little bit nervous by that. I mean, you are a curious soul, but when it comes to some new things, you can hold back a little. We all can sometimes. However, this trip is all about diving in. So you work your way through the stalls, greeted every time by a friendly face. And as you continue through the food, you begin to regret having that extra dessert for dinner because you really want to eat everything here. You buy up a few things that you think will make the journey home, and then continue through to the handmade section. You see a store with some family members who you think it looks like anyway on, and they're all sat there hand making these bags and bracelets and jewellery. Such spirit and warmth to them as they do so. And even though they'd probably been sat there all day doing this, you can see the smile on their faces because they're together. And that's all that matters. You take a look through, you find something that's just perfect. You'll really love using that at home. I think it's just the right choice. Of course, you're tempted by far too many things. I know the feeling. And of course, on this trip you can actually take as much as you like home. But I'll let you decide what you take. Continuing through, the night sky begins to darken, and all the glistening stars just start to appear. You love the contrast between the lights from the stalls, the little candles. It's just a little piece of heaven. And as you continue to wander through, you just look around and begin to realise how grateful you are for not only getting to experience this, but for everything you have in your everyday life. I think maybe it's time for bed. Don't forget you've got to do that activity you didn't do in the morning. So you and your friend just hop back in that friendly taxi and head back to the resort. As you wind through the streets, even though it's dark now, you can see the twinkling lights from the little houses. You can just see the light shining slightly on the leaves of the trees, picking up some of the colours still in the flowers. And of course you can see the moonlight just glistening on the water. You arrive back at the destination and take that short walk down the boardwalk to your room. As you enter your room, you notice that some sweets have been laid on your pillow. Well, I guess they thought you just weren't sweet enough. And as you head back into the room, you all of a sudden smell this wonderful floral fragrance. Not overpowering, just fresh. And you glance by your bedside and a fresh bouquet of tropical flowers has been put there. You question why and then see a little note from some of the resort guests thanking you for being such a wonderful part of the entertainment tonight. You smile and undress and get into something comfy. And it's time to tuck yourself into that comfortable, heavenly so bed. Feels so good to just rest that head down on that pillow. It's just how you like your pillow as well. You don't even need the extra ones. It's just right. The weight of the bedding is a little bit like a hug. Just feels so nice. Just slightly weighted. And you glance out and your blinds aren't drawn, so you can still see that moonlight glistening down on the ocean. You contemplate for a moment getting out to close them, but then realise if you did, you contemplate getting up to close them, but then realise if you did, you wouldn't have the pleasure of waking up to that beautiful view. And as you are having to return tomorrow, you decide to ask for a wake-up call to watch the sunrise. Sleep well until tomorrow. Good night. Morning. Rise and shine. Now is the sunset. It's pretty perfect. You actually ended up watching with some other guests. So beautiful. You didn't even think about getting your camera or your phone out. You're just in that moment, taking mental pictures. Really how it should be. So, you've decided to have breakfast in bed today due to your slightly early start. And you've decided to try some fresh local produce as you enjoyed it so much last night. Was it good? Yeah. Finished off, of course, with some lovely fresh squeezed juice. Now, I think you've got a final activity to get to. The one that you didn't get to do yesterday. So time to step into that rain shower, or double rain shower, sorry, and just get nice and freshened up. That feels better, doesn't it? Yeah. And of course the toiletries are complimentary, so it would be rude not to sneak them into one suitcase. Time to complete that last activity, but don't feel too sad because you're going to have an amazing time. So I'll let you get on with that now. Enjoy. Oh, back so soon. How was it? Good. I knew you'd love it. So, I'm sorry to say it's time to go. It is, but that's okay because you can always come back here. Because now this is your special place. A little favourite place in your mind that you can return to whenever you want. And together we'll be creating almost a little mind palace of destinations that you can visit anytime you want. But for now, it's time to say goodbye with a smile and know that you can return at any time. But at the moment, you're just thankful for your experience and for how relaxed you feel, how calm you feel. And with that, you're back in your reality, still smiling, still knowing that you may return there tomorrow night, whenever you want. That's a nice feeling, a feeling that should leave you comforted and reassured that whenever you need to escape, you always have a place to go to. And with that, tonight I'll leave you, but I'll be sure to see you again, because we have many more journeys to take together, and I'd like to travel there with you. So good night, sleep tight, and get ready for more